lockdown. And once he gets Manta, I feel like once he gets Manta in a game like this, there's their coach, Chef Josh.
Yeah, well, he is allowed to be there at the moment.
Yeah.
And the same thing goes for Newbee. They have someone behind him as well, even though he's not there.
It's just nice to have something familiar. It really is. I think that people don't understand that, but having a familiar face and just having somebody like there for you helps a lot.
PL ban. PL's actually one of the better heroes against the mid Visage.
Yeah. It's also good against Batrider.
Yeah.
They were laughing at that PL ban.
They don't see it.
They're laughing about the PL bug, probably. SCC was not happy with that PL bug.
He was... That was the first time I've seen him all chat.
Yeah. I feel like Cole's thing is really like team fight though. Like that's where I just feel like the anti-mage doesn't fit their playstyle. Like
yeah.
Chessie's gonna want something that can join his team, fight, push, like the jug. There's something that's self-sustainable, whatever. Viper.
Viper.
Okay.
So that's a carry Visage.
Yeah, safe lane Visage, I guess, with the Viper mid.
I guess you are right. With their support duo, it's a little bit hard to make it work. Maybe if they didn't have Earthshaker Chen, this would have set up into it, but so Newbee, I think you just grab something really mobile, like a Quap. You have to understand like your laning phase is going to be a bit rough, but you can play later on.
Definitely Cole with his Vipers thinking like that. 5-man, summon push, Visage Chen, let's push down towers, let's make it impossible to defend these lanes.
All the flying heroes for complexity.
I think Newbee definitely wants some more burst damage. That's a big thing. Like you've got enough wave clear or something, but even just like single target burst damage, Quap definitely fits that. It gives you a bit of wave clear as well, but the burst damage is definitely needed if you want to
Sniper part 10.
Call. That's actually that's such a Newbee hero. Would not be at all surprised to see a sniper here. Sniper is very good against Visage too.
Weaver.
Choose your Weaver.
They're doing the monkey mid. I'm about to say monkey's not a mid here.
That's
okay,
Puck, yeah.
There we go.
Puck
yeah, the
mid,
offlane monkey is something the
China's really likes.
been doing.
Yeah.
So we talked about complexity needing to throw Newbee off guard to have a good shot at this game. Is this enough? Did they throw them off guard?
I think their draft's better from my perspective. From what I've seen Cole play this draft, a lot of the NA teams have really struggled to beat it. I don't think... I'm going to go with Cole in this first game based on the draft.
Yeah.
I remember that. Never mind, I'll tell later.
All right.
Complexity all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out what our
Dota,
casters think about this one. It is over to Winter and Lyrical.
Thank you very much, Shiver, and hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking a look at a wonderful matchup here today, Winner. It's going to be Complexity versus Newbee like we talked about. You said there's a couple key matchups we want to watch here. I kept on having to take my headset off because you were talking to me the whole draft about everything that you saw. You were so excited about this. Talk to me about it.
I was just telling you about how they were trying to avoid the Monkey King Batrider matchup, so they switched things up at the end, and they pick a Weaver, which is a really good matchup against a Batrider, compared to a Monkey against Bat, which is awful for the Monkey in the lane.
Right. And so, I mean, that's something to keep our eyes on is how well this Monkey King is going to end up doing in the offlane. It's a hero that feels like it's very mobile. It can go all over the place, but we haven't really seen him in that role that much. Do you think that Newbee were kind of like thrown off kilter with the draft? Do you agree with the panel that you like Complexity's draft a little bit more?
I actually kind of like, I still think Newbee's draft is very like general standard and good team fight, like the panel mentioned. They like to pick team fight. And with the team fight draft against a push lineup, if you defend your towers, you win the war, usually the game will be pretty straightforward for you. And it's going to be a lot of pressure on the push lineup to make things work, you know. They have to win their lanes first. Because if you look at their lineup, I think their team fight is not as strong as Newbee's lineup, but they do have the better early game.
Got the flying strat, the cacaw coming out. Teams obviously with a lot of respect for each other, as the all chat is friendly at least this time. NA Dota coming to Ukraine.
Yes.
Kyle gets on 2 wards. Pretty decent ones there.
And it's going to be a carry Visage instead of mid Visage. We were discussing a little bit about previously. So Viper's going to go mid. Huh, interesting. Haven't seen a whole lot of a carry Visage. I've seen a lot of mid Visage in pubs.
It does feel like it's been a little bit of a revelation, at least in a core position. I mean, is it that much worse in the safe lane, or do you think it's pretty even still regardless? You still get into those birds and start making stuff happen, right?
I like him mid more because of the extra creep. He doesn't need too much farm, but he needs levels quickly. That's why I think he's very deadly in the mid lane. But we'll see. I think the hero as a core, as long as he's run as a core. I don't like support Visage.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
So-
early ward's placed down there too. We saw that there's Kaka up here. Is this like gonna be that dual lane? Do they need to keep him here to
Yep.
help out?
Monkey King should not be left alone. I think you need to help him like somewhat, unless you are really certain that the monkey is going into a 1v1 matchup. Because like if you have a bad start, I think the hero really struggles a lot. He needs to be helped at the start, like the VG game yesterday, the first series,
Yeah.
where 0-11 he got shut down in the lane.
Yeah, that was a rough one to watch for sure. And Kaka looking to just try and sort of follow that Chen around the map to
Yep.
make sure that he doesn't get any big creeps around
Did
him.
they block any of the camps? Just the full cam, I guess. Like sometimes you see the supports going to the extent to body blocking the medium camps and using extra sentries to block other camps out. You might see a rotation here. Carl on the Shaker.
Huh.
If the Puck uses his orb, I think he doesn't know if he has orb or phase shift yet. Once he knows, then he might try to make a kill here.
Yeah, they are going to end up just throwing one out, and a little bit of damage going to be
Oh.
done as body blocks. He actually doesn't have orb. He's still level 1. They're going to find a kill.
That was really good.
Ah,
That
good.
was really good. Once I think they saw a phase shift earlier because I wasn't paying attention. They knew that he didn't have the orb and he just went in for the kill. Well played there by the Shaker.
Yeah, really good recognition. No, you usually expect him to have it there, using it to like get into the lane quickly for blocking or whatever else.
But I guess it's better for the Puck versus Viper matchup if you have your phase shift to dodge some of the...
Oh
Correct.
god, and again, Kyle making these rotations. He's able to find a second kill now up here in the top lane.
Yep, another good pick here for compLexity. Good movement here by the Shaker, securing the lanes. So far he's created a kill on their safe lane, a kill on their mid lane. I think these two lanes are pretty much going really well for Cole right now. Like Chessie really needed the help. He was struggling with CS earlier.
Yeah.
Doesn't have too much last hits in the lane because Bat Rider is like kind of annoying for him, and Cloud was also around the neighborhood.
Well, we'll keep on watching how this sort of develops. You did mention that you think that compLexity needs to have a really good
Yeah.
laning stage to continue the snowball and then start making moves around the map.
Yeah, if they don't have a good laning phase, it's going to be hard for them. It's harder for them to team fight later into what Newbee has. So the Chen and the Shaker has to win them at least, I think, 2 out of the 3 lanes. I think it's okay to sack one of their lanes, like sacking the Bat Rider will be fine, but they should help the other 2 lanes, the Visage and the Viper.
Well, and to be honest, it's not really being sacrificed that much. He's got 6-1 so far in the CS. They're not really able to zone him out. By and large, everything going well. And the big storyline for me is just going to be that Viper 15-6 versus 7-1 of the Puck.
Yeah.
And this is that hero that they always prioritize SCCC having a really good lane. He's not this time around.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, because you're up against a Viper, like generally you're going to lose the lane, and he died first blood.
Yeah.
Shaker came in from behind, so I think it's fine for him to be in his current situation right now. Like he just needs to make sure that he gets levels and try to get back into the game with like picks later with the core and rune control, because it's easier for Puck to control the rune and maybe make rotations compared to a Viper which wants to sit. He's very slow. He wants to sit in the lane and dominate the lane, and not as good as controlling the runes compared to Puck.
That was 2 sentry wards committed to try and get the D ward, and at the end of the day, Kaka just came up and tangoed the sentry that was placed down. So they're going to have to buy a 3rd sentry ward to try and get that pole camp open.
Yeah, Chessie is really struggling here in this lane against the Monkey and the Clock. He's not getting too much CS.
D-Freak's just going to throw a boulder at him, a little bit of spite into the support there.
So they're actually going to help the Bat right now with the Chen. They're not going to help Chessie too much, try to pressure here. This lane, they might be able to have a kill potential on the Kotal. I don't think they can kill the Weaver pretty hard, unless the Weaver makes a mistake.
Yeah.
But like I said, like this matchup is not very good for the Bat. But so far he's getting pretty good experience and farm. He actually has 10 CS. That's actually really good. This matchup is pretty hard, this lane for the Bat Rider.
Well, I mean, so we'll just have to see how this continues to evolve. You said that you need to make a lot of rotations constantly for compLexity. They do have heroes that are great at that.
Shaker.
Is he going to be able to make this happen over in the mid lane?
No.
I can't do it.
Oh, Corwood actually does not have his cogs. Okay, I just realized. I saw him like he was level 2. I was like wondering why he didn't try to go for the Shaker. He has 1 point in Rocket and 1 point in Battery as well. So that's rather strange.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
a little interesting.
he took it for the lane previously.
Oh, I think he was also maybe trying to break clarities that were there
Yeah,
first.
it might be possible. Might be the case in the lane. So right now, CS-wise, Viper is top of the chart. He's totally destroying the puck.
Yeah, man, this is a rough one. But 15 denies to the 15 CSU's gain.
Yeah, but the rest of the lanes are more Newbee favored. Oh, bottom lane?
Yeah, Moo in some trouble. He's got the bugs on him and nobody to help
Dead.
out. He was able to deal a decent chunk of damage there to Moogie, but just going to wand up afterwards.
This is why I said that the lane is very difficult for Bat Rider. They have a lot of kill potential on the Bat Rider, and the Bat Rider can't kill the Weaver because of Shukuchi.
Yeah. You did see right there the rocket flare to break the clarities from Kyle. Although he still is staying at pretty high mana. It's something that's somewhat frustrating to deal with.
I guess that's pretty annoying for Earthshaker if the Clover actually does that in the lane. Huh. I'm gonna do
You
that.
like that?
I'm gonna do that in my pubs if I see a Shaker and I'm Clover.
Oh god, that's a new form of just retribution. That's great. I love that.
I mean, it annoys the Earthshaker a lot in the early game because he's gonna be running around dropping fissures, using his clarity all the time.
Yeah.
So if you actually cancel his strategies like twice, it's so annoying.
Man, you talked about Monkey King though, getting a lot in this lane. 25 and 8 right now. He is having a hell of a time and looking for. There's no way he's gonna get that.
Yeah, but I think the game is still pretty even right now because Newbee are winning the top lane and bottom lane, but not by much.
Yeah.
But compLexity is like trashing the mid lane. They are winning the mid lane a lot. So the game is like still pretty much quite even right now at this stage. But like I said, Core has to be ahead from in the laning phase with the Chen. The Chen has to do more compared to Newbee, where they're more content with the game going slow, going into the mid game because they have better team fights. So once they get their levels and their basic items, they're stronger.
Oh,
See,
Faith. He just walks into a hell of a lot of trouble right now as they've got a bunch of Chen creeps there, keeping vision over him. One more click should be able to get, he's gonna be able to fog him. He's super fast. And Faith does get away.
Bro, keep up the light with boots and windlays early. Good luck chasing that guy. And Chen has no boots.
He's gonna go get Trinkles right now, so he'll be back up to full HP.
Don't even need to go back home.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah, but right now, apart from the Viper being a huge problem, I think I would say Newbee are quite happy with the rest of the lanes so far. Like, Viper's just going to be Viper, you know, he's going to dominate his lane. But if you can somehow draw out the game long, hold your towers, you know, stop the Viper from snowballing after the lane.
Ooh. He ends up finding one kill and maybe going to be able to get another here. Fissure, everything not quite there. Moogie going to be able to escape. And, well, they're actually bringing in the puck now as well. He does have level 6 and Dream Coil available. If compLexity stick around for a bit too long, they can maybe make something happen here.
Yeah, but the Viper is like going to report to his team that the puck's not in the lane already. So, oh, he's still going to get the gank.
Okay, they try and go for it. Z-Freak's gone. And they are going to bring in a couple of these creeps, but there's nothing really that they can do to stop it. Maybe if they bring down SC low enough in a Fissure, but it's only level 2.
That's really bad though. The Chen lost both his creeps. That's gonna take a while before he rebuilds the army and comes back to the lane.
Well, a little bit of a flub there coming out from compLexity.
Yeah, basically right now the puck doesn't want to stay in the lane against the Viper because Viper is so damn far ahead.
Yeah.
He wants to just rotate and control the runes and try to help the other lanes and leave the mid lane. I would say it's best probably to leave the mid lane for the Kotal or the Clockwork. You just want to give it to, because you can't really farm there, but experience is still available. Yeah. So the supports can use the lane to recover in terms of XP.
And the Viper hasn't been able to do a ton of damage onto the tower yet in the mid lane
that's
either.
Great. That's actually great for a Newbee. Like not losing this tower early. Bottom lane move, in trouble.
Going on to Moo, a good bit of right-click damage there, and Kaka moving in as well. It is very unlikely that Moo will be able to escape from this. They find the kill. So 3-3, all evened up, and you said that compLexity had to come out of this laning stage ahead. Is it starting to tilt a little bit further into Newbee now?
Right now I'm looking at the goal graph. They are like 1.5k ahead. I would say still okay for them. It's not like a big lead with their lineup, and it's at 9 minutes.
Oh, Kyle? Moving in. They are going to bring a lot of people, though. He walked into the wrong neighborhood. Can he actually get away from this? They actually are going to bring 5 heroes mid. They canceled the TP, so it's only 4.
Oh my god.
Newbee were not messing around right there. My god.
That was okay for the call side. Like so many people TPing in and just losing a support there. But right now, Core has to find a way to take towers. Their next objective is to pressure towers. Chen is, I would say you wait for your Chen to get maybe level 5, and then you start hitting the towers. They have to get towers. They have the familiars up, the Chen creeps, they need to get towers now.
Time to go. Time to make some stuff happen. Granted, it's always a little bit tough. There's so much wave clear right now on the side of Newbee, even like you're talking about, like Rocket Flare, that other stuff. It starts to add up.
But if they don't go now, once the quarter has max illuminate and
it doesn't get a lot easier.
Everything goes more levels, then it's going to be much more difficult. Yeah. They have to use this timing window right now when Chen is really strong at this stage to take the towers.
Bottom shrine. I hear a fissure coming out there as it looks like there's going to be a lasso. The lift up, is it going to be enough damage? Yes. So SCCC wasn't able to save his buddy, but will be able to escape himself. And Kaka also going to push everybody else back. Limp is here as well. Yeah, they're not going to chase that.
That's still just a support pick, you know, like not too much of a big deal right now. Like I said, the more important thing is how they're going to take the towers. They have to take, it's 10 minutes. The siege creep has already spawned, so they need to use this timing to take towers.
And look at it, they got the double Satyr too, so regen out the wazoo, a hell of a lot of damage and some wave clear as well. This should be, well, Newbee want to defend.
Let's see, Puck has TP, everyone has TP, and Koto's already here.
Yeah.
This is very, very quick movement here by Newbee, moving up right away. The tower barely took too much damage there against 2 siege creeps.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I mean, there is still this one Cardi that's hitting away on it, but it's not going to be doing substantial damage. Oh,
are you the fan of Chen having like 4 Cardis?
I love that. That is the best build in the world. It's amazing. Are you not? Are you a hater?
I'm like three cards and 1 maybe wolf.
Okay.
I actually like the balance more, like so you get the aura.
What they really need is an Invoker Alacrity on the catapult, and then that's the real play.
Or you know the Ancient?
Yeah.
The attack speed 75.
The Frenzy.
Yeah, the Frenzy.
That's great. Well, in the meantime, down bottom lane, Newbee able to deal some damage to the tier 1-2. Hal's just trying to soak up some levels.
Let's see, his Moon near to his... No, he actually almost finishing his drums first, so no dagger for the Bat Rider yet. But like I said, they still have the same game plan. They have to pressure towers. So they're going to smoke up with the Bat Rider. They need to kill someone before they can push the tower. Because the last time they tried head-on pushing, didn't work. Newbee just had the quarter clockwork. Okay, they're gonna pick Kaka here on the clockwork.
Now this isn't a bad one. A nice little pickup for themselves. And
okay.
Bottom lane actually though, they're able to find a quick kill onto the Earthshaker as well. So
double damage.
Yeah, that's a rough.
So let's see whether they can take the tower. They desperately need to down this tower now. So Faith on the quarter, he's still at bottom lane, so I guess they're gonna let the tower go. Doesn't seem like Newbee is gonna defend his tower anymore.
Yeah, and KP kind of keeping his distance as well. They are gonna spot out those mud golems and should probably not pressure any further forward for that, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would say still overall for Newbee against a Chen Visage, losing your first tower at 12 minutes, 30 minutes, it's fine. Yeah. I think this is fine.
Newbee feeling quite good right now. If you're compLexity, do you start to feel a little bit concerned, or do you still feel like they're in an okay position for their game plan?
They're okay, but they need to be more, you know, we have to do something. They need to be more urgent.
Yeah.
Because the longer the game goes without them taking powers or objectives, Roshan, the game is going to be harder for them. So they have to abuse their strong timing, which right now, the Chen is really strong.
Oh my god, KP, he's getting ran at right now. They do have a Boundless Strike onto the Visage and trying to create that little bit of separation, but Mu is here as well, and this should be enough to find at least 1 kill, but it's a trade, because they also are going to end up losing Chessie and Dreamcoil now down. TP away. Looks like that should be the end of the carnage, at least for now. Well, maybe not. They actually caught Seafreak as well with the mana leak, and that might end up being another kill going to the way of Newbee. As compLexity, a little bit of a tough spot there, but they did some damage to the towers. Things are looking,
That's a bad, really, really bad trade though. They lost their carry. They traded for a support, sorry, not support, an off lane. Not good for call. That's gonna slow down their momentum a lot. Monkey King ulti, bottom.
Yeah, he's going forward there. Earthshaker does have Echo Slam, but seems unlikely to be able to find a kill. The chase forward, Boundless Strike is going to be available as well in a second, but the Echo, they turn! KP! Oh no, he's going to go down! Well played indeed.
That was really, really ambitious by the Monkey King by KP.
Yeah.
I don't think he had enough damage to actually kill the Earthshaker. Like, even if the Visage is not coming, I don't think he would have been able to finish the shake off.
Oh, they pull back in one, but there's 3 Newbee heroes here. Moo trying to back out again. They have the Visage Birds, the long stuns coming in from that. The hook shot catches onto 2. Kaka, can they find Pater with this? They're going to be able to bring in another. SC shows up, a hell of a lot of damage going forward onto compLexity. So they stuck around a bit too long, losing 2. Maybe Moo gets out here. They can keep on chasing at least a little bit, but not enough damage.
I mean, that's what I was talking about. Like, Newbee has this teamfight lineup where they can use the teamfight to defend against the tower pushes that Call is throwing at them. And Call was a bit too urgent there. After picking off the Monkey King earlier, they didn't wait for, like, Z-Freak was really far away. He's the main pusher at this stage, him and the Viper. They had to wait for both of those heroes to arrive to the scene before they could start pressuring the tower, but they were going too fast and their teammates can't really reach on time.
Okaka somehow manages to push all of the creeps away and just keeps solely on the Z-Freak.
Oh, that's really bad though. He's losing his creeps again.
Yeah, this
that's
is
really,
tough.
really bad.
Well, he does have a Midas on the Chen.
Okay, sure.
Oh god. Meanwhile, Faith on the other side of the fissure. He's going to be pushed away. Looks like they'll be able to find that kill. With Mugi just going to have to retreat now. Maybe a bit too hard to take that fight. What do you think about the Chen Midas?
Late game circuit, I guess. Yeah, because he's starting to realize he was holding on to his goal, and he's starting to realize that the game is not fast enough. Like, maybe they need some kind of late game insurance. I think if the game would have gone better, he probably would have maybe gotten a quick Mac instead. Oh, Z-Freak getting caught out by SCCC again.
Oh, another quick pick there. Mugi, another double damage rune. Painting these pickoffs over and over again. Bottom lane, battle ensuing here. They Moo in the area, Limp as well. Mana leak onto 1. Kyle Silence not going to be able to throw out any fissures there for the moment. They drain away a lot of the mana, but it is still a Viper, and it looks like they're going to be able to bring down the Coddle. They also bring a Kaka. You might end up going down as well. They end up just going for the lasso and turn to fight, turn to kill. They get it down, done and well. Kyle almost goes down, and it looks like he's actually going to be able to survive there. Mugi.
Oh, self.
Time lapse.
Moo even giving him a self.
Oh, wow. Really good play there. So they can just keep the pressure going. The 16-minute salve.
That was really, really important that Call wins that fight because their momentum has been disrupted so many times by Newbee's defense. So they should be able. Wait, okay, maybe not. I was like, okay, they have Glyph. They can't really push. I don't think they can get the tower. Not sure. They do have a siege creep here though. They should be able to get it.
Looks like they have TPs on several heroes if they want to, but Tower is going to go down, and they'll back out now.
Newbee can't really fight because KP does not have mana to TP.
Yeah.
So right now they have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 towers. So next objective is Roshan if they can. They have a medallion on Chessie. Viper has Helm. Okay, Helm of Dominate. Hookshot.
Look in. SC is there as well. They get 2 pushback, but that just means it's going to be a little bit of an awkward fight. Moo's the only one that's caught right now by the Dream Coil. And with everybody else here, I think that maybe it's a bit too much to ask. And well, now Newbee doesn't have hookshot.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's like a low cooldown.
They can't go into Roche right away from that.
Yeah, they can't really go right now. I think they... Quite surprised with the Viper's item selection. He went for. I guess it's better. I guess it's really good for the team. Like if they're pushing because of the aura, attack
Helm
speed.
of the Dominator on Viper.
Yeah, haven't seen this in a long time. Really, really long time. He's gonna go for a Hurricane Pike after that. So that's gonna allow them to team fight better. But I'm still curious whether the Chen is gonna go for like a late game build, or he sees the opportunity that they can maybe finish the game soon, and he goes for like a mech, like a team item.
Right.
That's what you're going to be considering right now. If we can actually up the pace of the game, siege more, get the Roshan, then I go for team item. If they feel like maybe we have to take this game slow, like the game, we can't really push towers easily because of the park, the quarter, so much wave clear, so we need to go for more late game insurance. If he wants to do that, then I'm probably going to go for Axe.
Yeah, he's got that queued up right now. And it's also kind of interesting because like you do still have the weird dynamic of a safe lane Visage, and granted, it might just be a little bit of like my own bias, but it's not like a great late game hero,
Yeah,
right?
I actually agree. I think that maybe going all in for the push is actually much better. Like it will give them a better chance of like closing out and winning the game. Like if they take this late against the Monkey, the Quarter, I don't fancy their chances. I mean, it's not like they're gonna lose for certain if they go for a late game, but I just think that it's gonna be harder that way.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, as the game slows down a little bit, it looks like compLexity
Gosh.
just trying to secure their advantage a little bit.
Bro, they're getting another Midas.
Oh my god, they're going in. They don't
Chessie
care.
is getting another Midas, so they're gonna have 2 Midas. Is that gonna be enough? I'm not even sure, man. Like,
I mean, Viper late game is pretty terrifying. Let's be honest. That hero with the armor talent and everything else is pretty good.
I guess so. Like,
Oh,
does he match up well?
It's a quick kill. So they're finding pickoffs. Things are working. They're going to take down the Earthshaker, though.
So both supports dying.
Yeah. Chessie slowed up. Grape Chill there. KP throws out the Wukong's command, and they're just going to walk away from that one for the moment as Moogie has been able to time-lapse away from everybody else. So compLexity,
Gosh,
hold
the
off.
creeps, the Chen creeps and the helm. Creeps everywhere. Like I feel like some of them are like, I'm not sure if this is a team decision or like individual decision, because some of them are going for items to fight now, like the Viper. He's not going like, if you were to go into items to invest to late game, you probably want to get a Midas on the Viper as well.
Right.
So I'm not sure. We'll just see how the game plays out.
Oh, a quick catch there on the
He has
Moogie.
no
They got the
time-lapse.
dust as well. He's going to end up falling.
Yeah, he has no time lapse. It will still cool down. Very good pick there by Zefric.
Big combo.
So
And-
can they get something here?
I mean, KP is setting up with Kaka right now in the mid lane. Chessie is completely alone, and you might have heard that sound come out, and
He's
still
a
not
bit
gonna do a
staged
ton.
though. He's really tanky. Oh my
Oh,
god.
never mind. Lu shows up as well. He's caught here for the moment onto KP. Can they actually find the kill? Boundless strike, the turnaround. Kyle is there to break it up, though. And another one dropping for Newbee. compLexity are starting to hit their stride.
With Midas, with 2 Midas, no problem, bro.
Why not?
So they're still keeping up the pace of the game. The speed is good enough for their lineup, and they're still doing it with 2 Midas. So this is really impressive.
I mean, it's all of these auras. You talk about it. You got the drums. You got the Helm of the Dominator. All the Chen creeps. It just sort of makes it so that any couple of heroes are together, it's so hard to kill them off. And now you can take objectives because there's no real cooldowns they have to wait for either.
Because no one's getting an urn. The Bat Rider has an urn. This is like one of the first few times I see Bat Rider with an urn. So they pretty much have the urn. They have all the aura items like you mentioned. The only thing missing right now is the mech. Not sure. I don't think they're gonna be getting a mech soon anymore, because since the Chen is gonna go for the axe.
Yeah.
Pipe is okay this game because of the Puck and Kotal if they want to get one.
I'm just very impressed by compLexity's movement. Like, as soon as that Wukong's command came out in the fight by that Roche pit, they walked away from it. They knew the cooldowns were there. They go in, they take a tower, and they just kind of get whatever they want around the map. And now fighting again?
The new Moogie did not have his time lapse. Oh,
There's the catch. Faith is going to drop and maybe going to look for more. KP just trying to run away. Doesn't want to get caught there and stunned by the tree and taken away. And they're just running at Newbee. They do not care at all. compLexity dominant there. They take down Kaka. Newbee trying to do something at all, but he's got the Viper Strike on him as well. The right clicks are there. Another one down. And maybe more. Kyle is going to end up falling, but it's a small price to pay.
The snowball is real right now. Can they actually get the Roche? Probably not. I think they should want to get the Roche before they go high ground. They have already taken out all the outer towers. So before they siege the high ground, they should get the Roche on first. Give the Viper the Aegis and just siege after that.
Yeah.
They're in a really, really good position right now. And I would say maybe even a gem in the near future, in the next couple of minutes. Because they are dominating the map so much, you want to remove like all the Newbee vision right now, so they can't see anything and they can't move out of their base. You keep them in their base, you suffocate them, and you slowly siege.
I mean, they've already got a couple of decent wards over there, but like you said, keeping the map dark against Newbee also means that like SC wouldn't be able to farm here and all that stuff.
The Earthshaker pretty much has no plans of getting a dagger this game, it seems. He's just playing like hard position 5, dropping his fissure. That's pretty much what the Shaker's going to be doing here in this game.
I mean, if you just walk at him, who needs it, you know? It doesn't feel like Newbee really have any like agency in this game at all to do what they want to do.
Yeah, but still, it'll be nice if at some point you're going to get your Shaker dagger. Oh, Kyle?
Coil there, but Viper shows up as well, and can they take this fight? Kyle getting going on, like you said, he is going to get caught there by the Boundless Strike. SC on a TP away, but 4 heroes are on a Viper, and the 4 heroes run away.
Yep, no one wants to mess with Viper right now. The king, top net worth. Like pretty much every time you're facing a Viper, you want to make him move around the map. You know, you don't want to go to the Viper's lane. Pretty much, you see him TP to a lane, you just ditch that lane, go to the other lane, wait for the Viper to walk over because he's a very slow hero.
Well,
But right now, Call next objective is still the Roshan. They have to find a way to secure the Rosh. They have pretty good vision. Looking at their vision, 2 good wards around. Like they have 1 good ward around top lane, 1 good ward bottom lane, giving them a lot of information.
smoke now used. They will have vision of them as soon as the smoke breaks, since there is the Cardi there. They walk forward. It's only the Visage and the Viper inside the pit, so actually questionable if they're going to be able to find a jump. KP can jump in from the high ground, but actually Batrider able to scout him out now and is going to be going in. A 3% hookshot, no, but they interrupt the bird drop. They're able to get the stun off, and Clockwork ends up going down. Can they find any more there? The jump away, and it is going to be the Weaver out, but so much damage coming in from Chessie onto KP. They take him down as well. Now they've caught themselves a puck. Echo Slam from the low ground. They find another compLexity. Again in the pit, they take the fight and win it.
Oh dear. That fight, Newbee had the eggs on Kotal and they still lost that fight. The fight started out good. I saw the hookshot onto 3 heroes, but they just didn't have enough like damage to follow up. They weren't able to kill anyone in the cogs, you know, and after the monkey, even after the Monkey King ulti came out, like they didn't have enough damage to finish anyone off. Chen heal, everyone just stood their ground. Like everyone pretty much stood their ground and fight.
Yeah, that's it. Come fight us. That's all that they're saying to come and do. And the other thing is they picked up the Aghanim Scepter for the Chen, so...
Yeah, come fight us. We don't need a dagger on our Shaker, you know? We're just gonna stand there, our Shaker's just gonna drop his fissure.
Faith gone again. This is a complete and total snowball. Z-Freak is gonna go down, but it's gonna come at the cost of the Weaver. Weaver dead as well.
Oh my god. I mean, is this Rex? They have no...
Is this game? How do you stop
Look
it?
at the Cartis. 3 Cartis.
Oh my god, look at Limp. He's got the frenzy on him. He's an angry man.
Okay, he actually has that. We were talking about that briefly like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's 26 minutes in, and they're looking. The only difficult part is they pull back in another one, and KP, is he going to end up going down there? Very low. Oh, excuse me, Kaka, he goes down.
This is Rex. I don't see how Newbee can defend this.
I mean, can they even defend when they're all back up? Is there anything that compLexity need to stop for? They've got so much heal. And sustain and damage. Things to soak up the right clicks from towers. Can they go for another one here? 26 seconds?
Oh dear. Rex down 27 minutes, and they still have the Aegis up. They just need to refill, regenerate their mana, and they're just good to go again. And like you said, I'm not sure what the Weaver, the Puck, what the Monkey can do right now. They are severely behind in terms of items right now. Even with a team fight lineup, but if you fall that much behind, even with your team fight, you won't be able to hold your base. They have so little damage right now. So basically, if they hook him with the Clockwork or if they initiate with the Puck, their main damage is like, for now, I feel like it's the Illuminate.
Yeah.
Like the Weaver doesn't, okay, the Weaver is fine. Like he has some items. He should be able to kill the Shaker or the Chen if he finds them. But I don't think he can kill the Visage or the Viper easily. They are too strong right now. And he needs his team to help him do some damage. The Monkey King is nowhere near like strong fighting status right now. He needs the Diffusal. Like he needs one more item.
Yeah, and he's still very far away from it. We saw he just had that Blades of Alacrity picked up and nothing else.
You kind of can't expect the Clockwork to do damage. So you're going to have to rely on the Kotal to do more.
Yeah. Well, back into the game now. They have a short pause. Also worth noting, Aghanim Scepter done for Chessie. There's so many just big items up that it feels like it's just piling on the problems that Newbee has to deal with, and they don't have an answer for the problems that they already had at the start. So how do you really deal with this now?
I guess the other option they have is cutting creeps. Puck will go behind to cut the creeps. Kotal will clear the first wave in front with the Rocket Flare. And the Puck just keeps buying time. Weaver is pushing the other lanes with the Monkey maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be their next best option to stall until the Aegis is up.
The other problem now, it's nighttime, and Kotalag's gonna be that important. It looks like Newbee is gonna try and pressure the top lane a little bit.
They have to cut the creeps, man.
It's not gonna work.
Oh my god, Puck has TP cooldown 45 seconds. Okay, recall it. Okay.
Yeah, they got recall. They're fine. It's okay.
I'm like, oh no, his TP's cooldown 45 seconds.
One good part definitely
But
about the
he has
Chen.
to go behind and cut the creeps though. Otherwise, this is not gonna be good for them. They're just gonna siege with the Viper up front. Everyone else behind the Familiars run up with the Chen creeps. They're just gonna take they're so safe, they're so disciplined.
Mugi is trying to go for some split push while this is happening, but it is going to be very far brought back in. KP gone.
Oh, he's gonna have to buy back, man.
Yeah, and they are still going to be able to do some damage to the tier 3 top, but this is just far too much coming in here and in
I
the
don't
bottom
think they give
lane.
a shit, man. The creeps are taking the Rex.
Lip is just going to hit away. They do not give a hoot. Faith trying to keep them back with all these Illuminate spams, but KP Boundless Strike, they end up hook-shotting a bird. They force staff the bird away so it doesn't go down. Kaka is going to fall Echo Slam onto every damn person. KP leaving for the moment, but he is eventually going to be brought down as well. compLexity destroying.
That's probably GG. What a performance here by Call, you know, in the first game. 2 Rex down, 2 Rex up right now.
I mean, Newbee trying to just grasp at straws, but there's just nothing left. GG is eventually going to be called, like you said, 12,000 net worth lead. The aura strat, the everything, just piling on the damage. Winter, going into game number 2, how do you really change? I mean, was it just a draft win?